YTBC, what's the deal? If you haven't heard of this guy, you're going to hear from him pretty soon. Oleksandr Teslenko, Ukrainian kid. Now he's fighting out of Toronto, Ontario. Now he's 23 years old, about 6'4" and a half, 220 pounds close. He's 2-0 with one knockout. He stopped Sandor Balog. I will leave that fight in the description box. Very impressive. Very impressive in that fight. Footwork, check. Moving his head, check. Hand speed, check. Respectable power, check. Um, as far as just prospect, everything is there. Now there are some things he can improve on. You know, nobody's perfect, but being a young prospect, now you look at his amateur pedigree, check. He 200 wins in the amateurs with about 23 defeats, so about 220, close to 225 amateur fights. A lot of championships. He was one of the top amateur fighters when he was fighting amateur. The pedigree's there, the skill set's there, the height's there. He's in phenomenal shape. Um, and he beat Travis Fulton in his second fight. Now, Travis Fulton, some of you may know him from the MMA. He's fought Arvlasky. He's fought a few MMA guys. He's been in there with, other journeymen, Joey Abel, Byron Poley, Donovan Dennis, another kid he's been in there with, Latif Coyote, Gerald Washington. I mean, he's lost a lot of these fights, but I mean, Teslenko looked really, really good against him, and it ended up being a disqualification because he kept holding. The ref was warning him. He just got overwhelmed, man. He just had nothing for this kid. The size, the strength, the quickness, being walked down. He had nothing for him, so he was grabbing and holding, and the ref just waved the fight off. He just had nothing for him. But as far as this kid's skill set, man, it's all there. I mean, it's really all there. Now, I want to see him go some more rounds. I want to see more fights. Watch a few amateur fights. Good hand speed. You can probably say fighting off his back foot, something probably want to work on and get better at. But I think he has the ability to really work off his back foot. But from just watching him pro, he wants to come forward. He wants to chop you down with combinations, jab, right hand, good body puncher, especially for a tall guy. He can really snap that left hook to the body. Man, now, I mean, these few fights, again, they're not against world beaters, but against guys that have some experience. Usually guys are turning pro against guys that are also making their debut, or some guy that's, that has no wins. But I like the skill set. I like to see him snap that jab and not just use it as a range finder, but use it to land and control your opponent. Because everybody, you're not going to be able to step right to and land combinations, And when I was watching this fight, I was listening to the guys on the telecast, and they were possibly talking about, could he be the type of guy that gets his first pro fight within his first, 8 or 9 fights or something like that. I mean, I don't know about all that, but just watching this fight, though, it does make you think like, damn, man, this kid looks really good. I mean, he's good on his feet, and he's not clumsy. His footwork doesn't get scrambled. But again, you want to see him get pushed back. You want to see how he reacts when he gets hit with something significant and he has to, take a step back and regroup and circle, or, when he has to hold. Does he know how to hold when he needs to, when he's hurt? I mean, those are questions you want to see answered, but just looking at him as a prospect and just the skill set and his ability and being young and having a motor, I mean, he's an A1 prospect. I'm just getting his name out there. YTBC, I'm out.